We have made our way up to Montezuma Pass, and we just got a couple little things. We got some water, got our hiking sticks, and all four of us plus Riley, we're gonna take off. We'll walk down the trail. We're headed down to the Mexican border, and we're gonna see the actual southern terminus of this trail. And then we're coming back up here, just a couple miles down to the bottom, and but it's a pretty big, it's pretty steep. So we're gonna go down there, come back, and yeah, we'll show you the trail along the way. All right, we are at the Mexican border, man. This is actually the southern terminus of the Arizona Trail. We are here, and the border consists of a barbed wire fence and a really cool little monument here at marker 102. And then it consists of part of our famous border wall that is actually only about 500 yards long. Kind of weird right here, but hey, it's our border wall. Again, we are at the border wall. This is it, and this is actually the official start of the trail. Got our guys, Bob came down, Craig came down, and kind of slack packed it down here, just brought a couple bottles of water. It's less than 2 miles to get here, and like I say, but this is officially where you have to start the trail. So we're gonna go right back up the same trail we came down 2 miles back to the parking lot. And then we're gonna go back to Sierra Vista. We're gonna have a steak dinner and a couple beers. And then we're gonna start from there in the morning, and we're going up Miller Peak. And, but hey, it's go time, you know? It's definitely go time. It's beautiful out here. The weather's nice today, and well, we're really excited to actually put some miles under our boots and get this thing going. Shot before we start this huge excursion. Here's monogrammed titanium flasks. When people talk about luxury items in their pack, this is it right here. Luxury item. Cheers, guys. Arizona Trail.
Here's to
2025.
Drink hardy, me boys.
Okay, this is it. We are at Montezuma Pass. It is Sunday morning, and now this is the real deal. We start the trail today. Officially, we go up Miller Peak. I mean, this is the beginning of the beginning, really. Yesterday was just a little jaunt down to the border and back up here, and so now we actually start this trail. Don't know how many miles we're gonna get in today, but the plan is to get over the top of Miller Peak and kind of back down the other side. We'll hit Bathtub Springs up there today, and refill our water, and you know, we'll be camping somewhere on the other side of Miller Peak tonight, and then we'll see our support crew sometime tomorrow. We don't know exactly where, somewhere around mile 20, but there's a road comes in there. We'll probably see our support guys there. But yeah, here we go. This is it, man. It is go time.
Ready to do this now, finally.
Yeah.
Got a little anxiety, not much, just a little in the stomach. You can feel it. We got a long way to go. Got a couple of days to get there, and gonna have a good time.
Let's do it.
All right.
Craig. This is it. Now we're officially on the trail. Off we go. Miller Peak, 5.3 miles. First stop. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna lie. We're a mile and a half up this Miller Peak, and this is a steep ditch.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're stopping a little bit and grabbing our breath, but it's steep. But yeah, it's about what did it say, 5.3 to the top, something like that?
Yeah, we're probably
Yeah.
like 7.
We're a mile and a half in.
It's like 7,000 maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah, this is the beginning, man. This is first hard day. The enormous amount of respect I have for the men who mine these mountains, however many years ago, and brought this stuff up here and dug holes in this solid rock to get the gold or whatever it was they were looking for. It's pretty incredible, I'll tell you that right now.
How deep is that one?
We're about 900 feet vertical from where we started this morning on the side of this massive mountain. And yeah, there's a mine shaft up here. Pretty cool.
You might want to jump in electrolyte.
We're making progress on this hill. We were down at the bottom of that peak where we started. And here we are.
That's our switchback.
Yeah. And we're going up there. All right, we're still plugging away on Miller Peak. Out there, the great state of Sonora, Mexico. And down there, that peak, right there is where we walked down yesterday to the border on the other side of that peak. And over here on the side of Miller, we can see the outskirts of Sierra Vista and about 1,000,000 miles beyond. And over here, you see that nice, beautiful white rock outcropping that I showed you a little bit ago. We're almost to it. I do believe that may be Miller Peak. I'm not sure, but it may be. But 8,365 feet is where we are now. We've climbed almost 2,000 vertical feet already. Stop for a quick little break and to take in this panorama. So far, so good. You crest over this little ridge here, and suddenly this side of the mountain is covered in pine trees. So, what diversity, you know? And then out there, again, we got the flats, Old Mexico, way out there. So cool. Started in that valley floor right there. Here comes Craig. The last quarter mile has been pretty much straight up, stair step, switchbacks. Lots of elevation gain. Almost to the top of Miller though. This is the top of Miller. We made it. You're here. So sitting here at the trail summit of Miller Peak, as we sit here and we look at this sign that says Miller Peak Summit that way. Or Utah that way. We have to make the decision.
We do.
Do we summit Miller Peak? Because we'll probably never be here ever again.
We will never put in this much work to get to the top of a mountain and not make it to the top of a mountain. So I think we have to go to the top of the damn mountain.
We're gonna go to the top of Miller. We're gonna summit Miller Peak, and we're gonna come right back here, and we're gonna put our packs back on, and we're gonna walk to Utah. Just like that.
All right, who we got? We got James. We met him. Yeah, we got, I can't read this, SP's specialist. I don't know.
So this is the logbook.
Yep, we got everybody. Different people in here, different dates.
Talking about their experience and
215.
yeah. It's like, hey, you know, look at this. Look at what we're looking at.
Yeah.
This is the top of the world kind of. This is the top of the world kind of place right here. I tell you what. Out here you can see Sierra Vista. That's Fort Huachuca. And if you look, I'm gonna zoom in here. Fort Huachuca is the blimp port. They use that for surveillance on the border, actually, I do believe. But there's the blimp tethered. That's a long rope, I'll tell you that, because he's tethered down there at the port at the base.
And it's higher than us.
And it's higher than us. He's up there. He's 10, 12,000 maybe. I don't know. And there it is. There's Sierra Vista. And then look around over here. More Sierra Vista. And then, gosh, Mexico. I couldn't believe it. I just, you know, we contemplated actually hiking up here because it's another mile on our trip. But what the hell? It's like we're going 800, so what's 801, right? So here we are, top of Miller Peak. First peak conquest of the of this experience, and here we are. Loving it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little canyon here we're walking in on. This is our first water source on the trail. This is Bathtub Spring. And as soon as I get up there, I'll explain to you why it's called Bathtub Spring. You can figure it out already. But about 8 miles in on the trail so far. First water source. And we are going to fill up. This is it, guys, Bathtub Springs. It is at a very, very slow trickle right now, but there is enough water for us to filter out a couple good packs full of water. So we're going to get after that, and we're going to get back on the trail and see how many more miles we can cover today. We are filtering water 1 liter at a time out of a old algae-filled bathtub. What do you think of that? I tasted it. Tastes pretty darn good. Using the Sawyer Squeeze filters, which flow pretty good. They say they flow about a liter a minute, but I don't know about that. But I will say, at 8,500 feet, this water is cold.
Really cool.
I'm not going to take a bath. That's for sure. Well, after our little unfortunate detour today, we ended up getting up past the Bear Canyon trailhead down the road a ways, and we met up with another hiker who was a little ahead of us, and he got a really nice campsite down there, and we had to keep going. So we came up here, I don't know, another half a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile. Found a pretty nice spot. Looks like this is gonna be home for the night. And you know, we did not get as many miles on trail as we had hoped to today, but that is, like I say, kind of due to our unfortunate little detour. So that's it. This is camp tonight, and gosh, I think we're only about 11 miles in on the trail, actually officially. So we'll pick up the pace tomorrow. We're about done climbing, I think, for a little bit. We're still camping at 8,500 feet, so we wanted to get down where it maybe be a little bit warmer in the morning, but no luck. Anyway, that's it. This is camp for the night. Camp for the night right here. It's a nice little spot right there.
Well, this is the first night in the pit on the trail, and I got to admit, I've had better nights. My spot is not particularly flat, so I'm kind of rolling. So constantly rolling back off into the back of the pit. But it's okay. The wind is blowing like crazy all night, so it's loud, noisy. But we'll be okay. Get them off. Try and knock out 15 miles of it. So anyway, I will say that this sleeping system, my Zen Midi, is nice and warm, that's for sure. So that's not cold. Anyway, I guess we'll see you guys. It is 5 a.m. and after about 10 hours of being in this tent with this wind howling, I am packing up my crap. I'm gonna try and get everything packed in my pack and try to get out of this wind. It was brutal last night. I mean, just absolutely brutal. So yeah, crappy first night. What am I gonna say? I guess that's got to embrace the suck, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna get on the trail here before too long. We'll keep you posted. Well, we're into day 2 here, couple 2.5 miles into day 2, and got a really early start because had to get up pretty early because couldn't handle that wind anymore. So finally came down off of this ridge. We're on the backside of this ridge now and kind of out of the wind. It's still windy, but we're not getting hammered. And so yeah, we're making our way down, and at some point today we're gonna run into Angel Jim and Chicken Bob, and or Borderline as we call him, and we're going to resupply some stuff and reevaluate the next section here and kind of make a plan to get into Patagonia. We're cruising through Sunnyside Canyon here, and this is kind of where I'd hoped to get to yesterday. Really nice camping sites down in the canyon here, out of the wind, and nice. Although there is a skunk down here, I smelled him a little bit ago, but never saw him. So about 1.5 miles at the head is our next water source, and reports state that it's questionable at this point whether we'll be able to get any water there. But that's it, like mile 15 and 15 something on the trail, and hopefully we can get a little water. I'm down to about 1 liter right now, and we'll see Angel Jim at about mile 19, so I can make it there. But be nice to load up on some water here, so keep you posted. Well, we found a little water source here, a little creek. Not a whole lot of water, but it was enough to filter out a couple liters. That will get us to our next spot where Jim is with the truck. We'll resupply. All right, we are in day 2, and we have just completed passage 1 of the Arizona Trail. 21 miles in, I think it is, about 21 miles. And yeah, we just completed passage 1, so we will start passage 2. I believe we're actually gonna start passage 2 first thing in the morning, and
Bob's gonna hop in with us, and he's gonna be on trail with us. So it's gonna be the Three Amigos starting tomorrow. So let's get it done, man. Let's go do it.